No, ma'am, it's not available.
No, ma'am.
Good evening, sir. Sir, is this revision session?
No, ma'am.
But you did heard, right?
Sorry, ma'am.
Just was much of loud.
Ma'am, your voice is not clear.
Okay, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, ma'am, it's better.
It's
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
better?
ma'am.
Okay, okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I think the
Yes, ma'am.
Wi-Fi
Yes.
is the problem. Okay, no problem. I switched to my network. So yeah, I was saying sir is going to join shortly. He is busy in a different meeting. So meanwhile, we'll take up the questions. Whatever is possible, I'll solve at my end. And then if there are questions remaining for us, we'll wait until sir joins. Okay. I think Syed Zainuddin, someone had a question if I'm not wrong. You can go ahead and ask your question, Syed, if you're around.
No, ma'am, I was just saying about the voice.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Anyone, any questions from English 1, 2?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Um, what weeks are you in right now? What week of contents is released? It's 4 or 3 or 5?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
four, ma'am, and
week 4 content
4.
is released, but I am in
Okay.
week 2 because I have
Yeah,
lot
yeah,
of
that should be
backlog.
fine. I think it probably was released the last week, right? I mean, on Friday. So you have quite some time for that. But until week 3, that is, do you have any questions for English 1 and 2? And I'm sorry for the background noise. I'm in the department and this is quite a busy time out here. So please do not mind the background noise.
No problem,
Um,
ma'am.
Okay, so yeah, from the first 3 weeks of the content, you have any questions? And oh, by the way, the English Learn the Ropes sessions are active now. So those of you who wish to attend them, please make it a point that you come and join all the sessions. So for English 1 and 2, we have Learn the Ropes sessions. The first 3 weeks of session we have had now. And there have been a little bit of a change in the timings for the last 2
Ma'am,
weeks because
can you turn off the mic of Daman Singh?
yeah, rest of you, the ones who are not speaking, you please turn your mic off. The host can do that at their end as well. Please manage that.
ma'am.
Just a moment, Mridula, I'll come to you. So about the sessions, they happen on Monday and Tuesday, as of now between 9 to 10. So we may change the timings back to 4 to 5 or 5 to 6. You'll get an announcement regarding it. So please watch the space for that. And about other sessions, they've all kicked in. I think some of them would happen post your qualifiers for English 1. English 2 may have already had a few sessions on resume and all that. So keep watching the announcement space so that you don't miss out on the sessions. If you think any of those would be useful for you, or you can get something out of it, please make it a point that you join them. And the sessions on the topics for the modules, which we call Learn the Rope sessions, they happen weekly, they're regular sessions. So every week you will have one session for English 1 and English 2.
Ma'am, what is then the difference between the module and the learn the rope sessions?
Sorry,
Yes,
please come again, Mridula, I did not hear you.
ma'am, I attended the last learn the rope session, but the
Okay.
ones they taught were quite similar to the ones taught in the first week of English in English 1. So what is the difference between the learn the rope sessions and
No, so I think your question is still not clear to me. So these sessions are basically hand-holding sessions for the modules that you have to learn. They're not compulsory sessions, but some people who think they require a little bit of practice with the topics that you have for your modules, they get to work on some practice questions there. Okay. So so those sessions are different from your video lectures. These are basically drill sessions, or what we call as hand-holding sessions, some practice sessions that we conduct for people who want a bit more of understanding or conceptual clarity of what has been discussed in the videos. Okay. All right. Some Daman.
Uh, Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, I wanted to know, like, where can I find the recordings of the Learn the Rope session, because I have not attended it yet.
I think if they are already uploaded, then you should be able to find them in the academic calendar itself. Aishwarya, could you please let them know if it is uploaded, or because not very sure about that part.
Updated till the previous session, I guess. You can find you'll not be given recordings directly. Rather, you should access the video.
I think your voice is breaking for me. I don't know how it is for others.
Yeah, ma'am, it's breaking.
Okay, so I think what she was trying to say is that you don't get access to the recordings as such. These recorded sessions are uploaded in a YouTube playlist, the link to which you can find in the academic calendar itself. It's populated there. You find it along with the link to the sessions, right? So you can click on that YouTube playlist and access these recorded sessions. Please don't send requests to the videos themselves, right? So you don't get access to the recorded videos, but you get access to them when they're uploaded in the YouTube playlist. I think that's what she was trying to say. And until the last session, the previous session, whichever was the last one, I think everything is uploaded. Is that what you were saying, Aishwarya?
Ma'am, everything is not uploaded, ma'am. Actually, the first session which sir took is not uploaded yet, ma'am.
Which sessions? The first sessions?
The first session that sir took. Ma'am, both the sessions you took, those are uploaded.
That is a live session, right?
Yes, ma'am.
There are two different playlists. If you go to the Professor Rajesh, you have a separate playlist. Since this is a common session for both week different playlist. Go to the meeting and find the YouTube playlist link right below.
Am I audible?
Your voice is breaking.
Your voice is breaking actually. So again, the same thing. I think you go to the calendar,
Leda,
find
I'm
the
sorry to
playlist
interrupt.
again. I think on the same you get link to the session, right? In the same way you get link to the session. They'll be having a
Yeah,
playlist. Okay. You're not audible.
yes, exactly, Leda. Yes. Two different playlists.
Ma'am, I visited this playlist of Sir actually, which Sir has uploaded. So in that, the first session was recording was not available actually.
First session
Okay,
recording.
she will
check it. I'll check. She will check and let you know. In case there's any discrepancy, that would be sorted out. Okay. But these are two different playlists. Okay, keep that in mind. You won't find it all accepted in one playlist. So all
Yes,
sessions have different playlists.
Yes, ma'am, I know that.
Okay. Arya, sorry. You Arya?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, good evening. Ma'am, is there any chance to access? Is there any chance to? Sorry, ma'am.
Is
Ma'am,
there?
just a second.
Oh. Okay. Meanwhile, Garv, you have a question, please go ahead and ask your question.
Ma'am, it's a little bit of out of syllabus. Like yesterday, we got the mail for our exam details being updated on Looker Studio. So the thing is that in the exam city preferences, I had taken my home city Gurugram as preference one, and Vijayawada, the city where my college is there, as exam city preference two. So the problem is that I am right now in my home city because of vacation. So and the center is in my city preference too. So is there any chance that city one can be considered for my center?
Yeah, you'll have to write to the support girl. We don't deal with administrative problems. So they are the ones who can guide you well on this. I'm not sure if a city change preference is allowed. If it is, you will have to find it out from the support. Okay, please mail them or make a call to them. They should be able to assist you with this. Okay.
Like actually, I have mailed them. And the thing is that I don't want to change the preference. I just want that preference one being considered for my center. I have
Yeah,
already.
you can mail your concern to them or even make a call to them. They might take a bit of time since this is rush time and they attend many calls and answer many emails a day. So just wait for about a day or two. If you still do not get a reply, please write back again. Okay. So I don't have an answer to this, right? So we all deal with the content part. So administration is mostly handled by them. You will have to write to them to get a clear answer on this. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, I have a question, ma'am. Is the lecture series focused on improving our spoken English?
Sorry, what? Come again?
Ma'am, is this lecture series is the lecture focused on our improving our spoken English?
This isn't a lecture. This is a doubt clearance session, right? Yeah. Are you attending it for the first time? Have you
Yes,
been
ma'am. Yes.
to this session before?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No. So Wednesday sessions are live sessions with Professor Rajesh. So this is basically a doubt clearance session. We have a combined session for English 1 and 2. So you are expected to, I mean, at least that is what we assume, that you've already watched the lectures. And if you should have any doubts about anything that's discussed in the videos or about the course in general, you can make use of this session, right? So you can just come and get your doubts cleared, content related doubts, that is, right? This is not a lecture session. We don't hold lectures for any of the sessions. Most of the sessions are either training or skill based, or they are practice sessions like Learn the Rope. Every lecture is all in your video content. So nothing beyond that.
Okay, ma'am.
Sure. Aishwarya, are the read with the sessions on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sundays
So,
between 7 to
all
8
of you,
p.m.
please. Yeah. So Sundays between 7 to 8. All of you, please mark your calendars for this as well. This is a very, it's a wonderful opportunity for you to kickstart, or your reading journey, or even if you're someone who used to read but have sort of left it off because of your commitments elsewhere, you would like to rehash it in some sense, please make use of the session. So this is for everyone, right? For people who are beginners, people who have had no experiences reading, people who are seasoned readers. All of you can come together, make use of the session. So this happens on Sunday between 7 to 8 p.m. Right? In case you did not know, so we have that session as well. Just join in for 1 or 2 sessions and see if there's anything interesting, anything that interests you, and if you would wish to continue, please make use of that opportunity as well. Okay, Arya, you have another question?
Ma'am, it's my previous question. Ma'am, is there any chance that we get week 4 and week 5 revision session?
We don't have revision sessions as such because we already have practice sessions. But if you have questions, you may ask us in either the session or even discourse, right? Are you from English 2 or 1?
Ma'am, I'm from English 1. I'm
Okay,
qualified
so
level.
that means you people have that discussion forum, right? It's a Google group basically. So you can write to that, or else you can show up for sessions like this. You can ask your questions if you have any. We can try and clarify it for you. But we, in general, do not conduct revision sessions, and we already have too many sessions, and we find it difficult to slot it. So, but of course, you have other avenues like this to come and get your doubts cleared, okay, or even to practice for in the Learn the Rope sessions.
Okay, ma'am.
So, anything that you want to get clarified for 4 and 5? 4 is.
I am in week 2 right now, so I don't have doubts.
Yeah. So So if the plan is to skip watching the videos, that's not recommended. Please do watch them. And if you have any confusions, please discuss. Okay. Week 4 and 5. I mean, all in all, the English 1 modules are not that difficult to difficult to understand or even learn. But please ask us, right? As such, we do not have revision session. But we have many sessions which can be equally useful as revision sessions. So that shouldn't be a problem. But please make it a point that you watch the lectures. Okay, do not use a shortcut method, because also for people who refer to PYQs, previous year questions, please be careful that you check the syllabus, right? So we've had a syllabus change some time ago. So maybe they're not in tally with what you have it now. So even if you're looking at the PYQs, make sure that you're looking at the syllabus, and ensure that the questions, the syllabus that you require to cover for the qualifiers are included in the PYQs. Match them before you completely go in and trust on them. So that's
Ma'am, I don't
okay.
know how to
Mohammed
manage all
Ahmed.
the doubt.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Yes. Go ahead, Mohammed.
मैम ग्रेडेड असाइनमेंट में जो क्वेश्चन नंबर ग्रेडेड असाइनमेंट 4 में क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, 2,
This
3
practice
and 4.
assignment. Which assignment is this? Is this graded or practice, Mohammed?
Graded.
Graded, okay. And which week?
4.
4. So is the time due already?
No, it's last date today.
Today is the last date. Okay, you can ask, but we are strictly advised to not discuss graded assignment questions. But if there's anything that you've not understood, we can try and answer.
It's a confusion in question number 1, 2, 3 and 4. 5 जैसे ऑडियो दे रखी है इन्होंने इसमें क्वेश्चन में, तो ऑडियो के मतलब ऑडियो से हमें पॉज के वो लगाने हैं ऑप्शंस, या ग्रामर के हिसाब से लगाना है?
नहीं, ऑडियो के हिसाब से ही लगाना है, ग्रामर के हिसाब से नहीं. इसलिए ऑडियो दिया गया है ना, तो आप ऑडियो सुनिएगा और उसके हिसाब से जैसे आपको पॉज लगाना है उसी के हिसाब से लगाइए.
ओके. इसमें दोनों ऑप्शन दे रखे हैं, क्योंकि ऑडियो के हिसाब से भी दे रखे हैं और ग्रामर के हिसाब से भी दे रखे हैं.
तो पहले तो क्वेश्चन देखना पड़ेगा ग्रेडेड असाइनमेंट में. if you have access, आप post कर सकते हैं chat में.
No, ma'am, it's close.
ठीक है. तो अगर ऑडियो के हिसाब से बताया गया तो वैसे करो, अगर ग्रामर के हिसाब से पूछा गया तो वैसे करो. ठीक है. सब
Okay.
में दोनों पूछा गया है.
What?
Ma'am, it's based on
क्वेश्चन क्या है,
audio.
प्लीज इतना बता दीजिए.
Question है, choose the appropriate pose for the following sentences as given in audio. फिर ऑडियो दे रखी है, फिर नीचे सेंटेंसेस दे रखे हैं.
हाँ, तो फिर ऑडियो के हिसाब से ही करना है ना.
Okay.
फॉलो द ऑडियो ओनली.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
So see, it's not like the pauses that you're going to hear in the audio is going to be different from grammatical pauses. If the pauses are inserted because of the grammatical reasons, so in the audio also that would be seen. है ना, समझ गए आप? ग्रामेटिकल रीजंस की वजह से अगर पॉज है तो ऑडियो में भी ऐसे ही आएगा. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि ऑडियो के लिए अलग और ग्रामर के लिए अलग है. ग्रामेटिकल रीजंस के लिए अगर पॉज दिया है तो वो ऑडियो में भी ऐसे ही आएगा. ठीक है, तो ऑडियो सुनिएगा आप और ऑडियो के हिसाब से मार्क कीजिए.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Anyone's hands raised? No. Okay. Any other questions, anyone?
Ma'am, I have two questions, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, do we
Go
have
ahead.
to carry the earphone in the examination center?
No, you don't have to. We don't have audio questions. Is it, Aishwarya? We don't have it, right? Yeah, I think she's not available. I think she has network issues at her end. It's raining here. So.
Am I audible, Leda? No audio question.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Aishwarya. Yeah, no audio questions, guys. You don't have to carry your earphones.
Okay. And my second question is, ma'am, the idioms and phrases which are mentioned in the course, are they enough for the examination, or we have to study from the extra sources?
It's recommended that you make some efforts to learn something at your end also, because see, the course cannot contain, this is a language course, right? So we cannot contain everything that's possible in the space and time provided to us. So you won't be asked questions that are too difficult for you to guess, but it is always recommended and advisable that you read a little beyond the course as well, right? Especially on topics like this. So just go online. There are very simple exercises on these topics available. Just try to understand what these phrases mean, right? It's not very difficult. Usually in the exam, you're given a context along with the idiom and the phrase. So you can. It's not very difficult for you to answer those questions. While having said that, it is always good, to read a little beyond what you have to learn. So yeah, I mean, I won't say don't do it. You can do it, but you don't have to overread. Don't try and read an idioms and phrase dictionary and all that. Just go online, do a few exercises so that you have a grasp of how this works. That's all. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, but be prepared anyway with the the group and the set of questions that you have for the course, right? That definitely you should have an upper hand on. And once you're done with it, you can go a little beyond and read more, right? Not just for the exam, but it should help you in general with the proficiency in the languages. Okay. Yeah, with this. Okay, yeah. I don't see your name. Whoever has their hands raised, you can ask. Before Rubak, someone has raised their hand. I think you can ask.
Ma'am, what type of activity should I consider to slow my speech? Because I am a rapid speaker when I talk in person.
You're asking me how do you slow down when you speak? Is it?
Yeah, ma'am, because due to my mother tongue,
You'll have to practice, Syed. Everything like this, this is not a language question. It's basically a behavioral question, right? So how do I change how I talk and all that? First, linguistic inputs is by focusing on your LSRW. But pace is something that you'll have to actively practice. If you're someone who's used to speaking very fast, then you will have to now consciously begin talking slowly. unless you get to a stage where you're okay with that, it comes naturally to you. So how can you do that? Begin with, begin with conversations, as in conversations by themselves are not very problematic, even if you have a bit of a faster pace. But when the platforms where it can become, or the events where it can become a problem, is if, suppose, say you are delivering a presentation, you are delivering a seminar, or you're making a speech or something of that sort, or say you're teaching somewhere, right? Then your pace can become a problem. So in either of the cases, practice is the key, right? Start somewhere. I mean, start doing that. And at some point, I think you will come back to that. I think these days it's possible to practice with certain AI tools. I'm
Yes, ma'am.
unaware of the active speech, the ones that are free. But I think it's easily locatable. You can go ahead and find out. So I think having an AI assistant should help in this case. But having a human partner is way more recommended. In case you cannot find, then please use the AI assistants, right? So
Okay, ma'am.
record your speech, by the way. So if you're practicing basically to look at your pace, if that's your primary concern, please record your speech.
Okay.
And see, these are all relative things. The pace and pitch of your talk, rhythm, everything is relative. Everyone is tuned to a natural rhythm and pace of theirs. So you cannot really deviate from that, like make a massive deviation from that, but still you can improve. There's definitely scope of improvement. So start with this, record, and then see how much of difference you can make. The challenge here is that you find a conversant, a partner to do this, okay? Or if you're good at like public speech, or if you can do that as a monologue, that's also fine. Anything should work, but practice. Begin somewhere so that you have a point to analyze, right? You can record your speech and then see how it has varied. Or what do you do? Are you a professional, or are you a student?
Student, ma'am.
Sorry?
Student.
Student, right? So please participate in speaking events at your college, right? This is not to earn accolades or trophies, but take those platforms as something that you can use to improve on your speech, right? Just look at them in that way. Because I think that's the most easily available platforms for you to practice, right? Utilize all of those. I think it shouldn't be a problem. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Somebody else, Rubak, is that your name? Rubak or
Yes,
Rubak?
ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, what
Ma'am,
question do you have?
in which way we should need to prepare for the qualifier? I mean, revising the contents.
In which, sorry, come again?
In which way we need to prepare for the qualifier, ma'am?
In which way? Okay, so are you taking a look at the practice assignments?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Are you watching the lectures?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So are you attending some sessions, which is optional, I know, but then have you tried to at least take a look at some of them?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, then that should be more than enough. There is no a specific way. Everyone has a different way to prepare. So there isn't anything that we think is a better way than the other. It's definitely dependent on the learner. But as long as you're covering the topics of the modules in at least these 3 different ways, you should be good to go. Shouldn't be a problem for you to clear your qualifier. It should be easy for you. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else? Tanvi, yes, go ahead, Tanvi.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, is there any practice session in English for qualifier on Meet?
On Meet, we have sessions. We have the Learn the Rope sessions. So for this week, it is scheduled for tomorrow. You're from English 1 or 2, Tanvi?
Yes, ma'am, English one.
English one. So for you guys, I think it should happen from 4 to 5 tomorrow. So by the way, these are regular sessions. They happen every week. It's just that this week it happens to be on, as in tomorrow between 4 to 5. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you,
So
ma'am.
we'll be discussing. So this is not a revision session, but this is like a revision session because we do discuss the topics that are relevant to your qualifiers and for your course in general. Okay. So you could attend and make some use of that, right? And these are regular sessions. They happen every week. Please check your calendars for the timings. Okay.
Ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, sure.
Ma'am, I joined right now. So what you are telling, can you say it again, ma'am? I haven't listened it.
Then we had a question on whether you'll have a session for the qualifiers. And my response was that we have the sessions running every week. So we have regular sessions. We call them Learn the Rope. So we have already had about 3 sessions of them in the past 3 weeks. So you can, you're free to join that. It's an optional thing, but I would recommend that you join and, make use of the opportunity. We discuss various topics related to your course, right? Topics in your module. And we do some practice exercises with them, right? And this happens every week. For this week, for English one, it's scheduled for tomorrow between 4 to 5. Otherwise, we have regular timings, which I think you can find in your academic calendar.
Okay, ma'am. I got you.
Sure.
I have doubt one thing about the qualifier exam. We have read one topic like vocabulary. We have one topic, right, ma'am? Vocabulary part. So in vocabulary, we have many different words. I think I have appeared for some competitive exams. The vocabulary part, I found that, ma'am, in every exam, I found some new words coming out. We haven't seen the word previous, right? So how we should deal with that? How to prepare for vocabulary? Means if we have this topic in our this course, so I am.
So
Yes,
see,
ma'am.
vocabulary
You can.
learning is something that needs to be a continuous process. It's not like a one-time business where you just look at a few words and learn their meanings. What we mean by vocabulary learning is basically telling people to immerse them, to take more content in the target language. So for you, it is English. So what is recommended for you is that you read more, you listen more in English, right? So you need to consume as much of vocabulary becomes better than before. So it's an activity that is considered a work in progress. So not even the best of the speakers may not be aware of all of the words in the language, and that is not the point of learning vocabulary. It's not about learning new words. It's about how to use words given a situation, right? So that should be the point, and that is always possible. It's only possible when you meet those words in context, and context is only available to you when you read and you listen to a content, right? So just looking at a few sentences or even the words on their own is not going to improve your vocabulary at all. Okay? Some of the words, because they appear very commonly, say in your work domains or in your study domains, you get used to them. And even then, that is because you know their use properly. Okay, again, that is contextual, but because it is repetitive and it is recurring, because it's a part of your life, like your work or study, you learn them easily. Now, the other contexts which are not easily available to you, for that you will have to put effort, and that happens through reading and listening in the target language, right? So no easy way to improve your vocabulary. Please take up reading and listening activities regularly so that you learn the context in which you can use these. Okay?
Yes.
And as far as competitive exams are concerned, you definitely will have questions in vocabulary. But I don't think they'll be removed from context. You probably will be given some kind of a sentence or a paragraph or something from where you would be able to guess the meaning. Okay. Or maybe a word that is closely related. So I think you probably also have questions in collocation. So in such cases, what happens, you probably would be aware of at least one word in that pair, even if you don't know both. So knowing the meaning of one of the word in the pair will help you identify the next one associated with it.
Yes.
So you will have enough clues in the questions to guess the answer, right? So don't worry about that.
Okay. Or we can, ma'am, eliminate
Yeah.
some options and we can guess the answers.
Yeah. There are several methods that people use to do that. That's upon you. There's an elimination method, there's a context matching method, there's a mapping method, but that's okay. But we keep all that aside and we focus on what's more important, which is reading and listening, right?
Yes.
That's more active skill that you should take up to build your vocabulary. Huh? Okay. Nirmala, your hands have been up for a while now. You have a question?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I have a. So I want some advice regarding reading a long passage, especially if the passage is having a lot of complex ideas and the sentence is very long. So sometimes you forget what the author is talking about and you lose the thread and you're not able to connect to it. Or especially if the topic is like difficult or not familiar to you. So how do you uh, what is the trick to better understand it?
No tricks. You make notes. If you have a long text to read, the first thing that you should be doing is be ready with a paper or a pen, or if you take digital notes, then any device that you're using for that, right? So note making, note taking should be a very active thing that you should do while you're reading long passages or long text, right? Both are right. You can call them any way you want. So the methods that you use to read a short or a long text is the same, right? That is either you scan for a specific information or you skim through the whole passage to get an overall idea of what the author is trying to say. Okay?
Yeah, but sometimes I'm actually like the ideas are like if one sentence, for example, might have like couple of ideas together.
So complex text, obviously there is no way out. You will have to take your notes, right? Only that's going to help you. Of course, your memory has its, it has limitations. You cannot remember everything that the author, and you don't have to. That's the point. You don't have to remember everything. You take notes. If you think that there are too many ideas that are presented, there are too complex things that are being presented at a time, the only way is that you synthesize, right? You break it down and then you make notes of that. That's how everyone does it. So there's no trick to how you can, learn them or know them without doing the basic things. So it's still the same. Even if you're going to feed it to an AI assistant, that's exactly what the AI assistant is doing. It will go make notes for you to understand it better. So long text is always synthesized or broken down like this. You take down the notes. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. There's somebody, Devansh.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Devansh.
Ma'am, I am just asking that we have content of week 5, but in my qualifier exam there is just only syllabus of week 4. So if we are continuing my week 5, then we are getting least time to revise my previous classes. So what is better to do in this time? To continue my week 5 or try to revise previous sessions?
Please, can you skip watching the week 5 content? Is that what you're asking?
Yes, hello, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so did you mean to ask, can you not watch week 5 content and invest that time on practicing other weeks? Is that what you're asking?
Yes, ma'am. Week 5 is compulsory to watch right now, or we can watch it after
Definitely. If
my
it is a part of your syllabus, if it's a part of your syllabus, you definitely will have to watch it. I think English 1 has week 1 to 5 content. Isn't that, Aishwarya? You're on? Okay, I think it's weeks 1 to 5 for English 1, right? So if your document mentions that, then you definitely have to cover week 5.
Okay, ma'am.
It's week
Yeah,
1
yeah.
to 4
Please
for
go ahead
English
and do
one.
that.
Beta.
Please
For
don't
English
skip
2,
it.
it is week 1 to 5. Am I audible? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's English.
For English
Yeah,
1,
you're
it is
audible.
week 1 to 4. For qualifier
Okay.
batch, not just qualifier. For English 1, it is week 1 to 4, quiz 1.
Okay.
For English 2 students, the syllabus is week 1 to 5.
Okay. All right. So, Devansh, sometimes they might release the video content for the week 5, but if your document mentions week 1 to 4, then you just prepare for week 1 to 4. And for English too, it's weeks 1 to 5. So you will have to be prepared with weeks 1 to 5. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, ma'am, it is clear. Ma'am, is there going any parallel batch? Means I am a student of qualifier exam, means I am preparing for qualifier exam, and these week 5 content in every subject, so any other means these students are different from me because they are continuing their week 5 content and 6 that is going to release, but I am only completing my week 4 because that is going to be in my exam syllabus.
Could be. I think you need to clarify with the team. I am not sure if there's a parallel batch which has any other content. It should be if for you if it mentions weeks 1 to 5, you should be prepared with 1 to 4. Then it's week 1 to 4. That's all.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
The thing is, there's a slight difference between term and qualifier batch. The students who are going to take the qualifier exam, the exam that they're going to have on July 13th, the first level qualifier exam, for them, the content release is different from the term students. Term students are who have already registered for the course and have taken other courses in the previous term and they've enrolled for English 1 in the second term. For term students, the course content release is different, and for qualifier students, the content release is different. But the syllabus is week 1 to 4 for qualifier exam.
Okay. Devansh, do you hear that? Yeah, I think that's clear enough. Yeah, any other question? No? No one?
Hello, ma'am. I
Yeah,
was.
yes, Devanshi.
Yes, ma'am. I just want to clarify that because they here some students can clarify. All of they are giving qualifier exam on 13th July or not?
Yes, we are.
Okay. So after qualify that exam, I would be able to continue my course. It's right.
Yes, you can.
Yes. So so it is means I need to wait till qualifier exam to continue week 5 content. If if I could, then I can continue.
Listen, Devans, one TA told us that if we want to continue in this term only, then we have to submit the graded assignment of week 5 also till the deadline, before deadline. Okay. Or otherwise, if you if after giving the qualifier exam, if you take a break, then you have to continue from the starting of week 1 from the next term. So that's your choice. You want to continue in this term or the
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
upcoming
Yes,
that's
now it's clear for me. Yes, I want to continue my course. So
so you have to submit your week 5 graded assignment also on time.
So
okay.
Ashish, excuse me.
If I qualify, then it would continue. If I
Yes,
don't
yes,
qualify,
you
then
will registered and you will be continuing the course.
yes, I have registered, but because I am just new student, so I need to qualify this quiz 1. That is qualifier exam for me. So when I would qualify, uh, then I would be a permanent student of
Yes, yes,
IIT.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, Ujjwal, you have a question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ma'am, I was unable to submit the first week assignment, and but I have submitted rest. I mean, second, third week, fourth week, and in my current that course, I'm getting that yes, I'm eligible to write the qualifier exam, but I haven't got the hall ticket and the date.
I think they should be releasing it soon. Aishwarya, do you have any views on that?
Yes, ma'am. Like, am I eligible to write the qualifier exam, because there is a eligibility that I have to give the assignment of first and second week, but haven't submitted the first week assignment. I mean, all four assignment. There was someone died in my family, so that's why.
No, so yeah, Aishwarya, go ahead.
Sorry, I had a network issue. What was that? Hello.
So he missed submitting his week 1 and 2 assignments. Is it, Ujjwal?
No, only first week assignment. I was unable to
Only
submit.
first week, yeah. The first week of assignment, graded 1, he has not submitted. So he's asking if he's eligible for the qualifiers, right?
I'll check.
Yeah, your voice is breaking. Maybe you can leave a message in the chat or something, in case you know. Okay, Ujjwal, she'll respond to you. Okay. Meanwhile, anyone else?
Evening, ma'am. Hello.
Yeah, Jay, go ahead. Yeah, yes, I can hear you.
So, ma'am, which publishers, Thesaurus and Phrasal Verb Dictionary, we should refer?
You don't have to refer to any of the dictionaries. Like I said before, that is not going to help you much, because how much are you going to learn, right? So try to look at some standalone exercises that is available, right? And if you're particular about referring to Thesaurus and Phrasal Verb Dictionary, you're free to read any. You could either take the Oxford or the Merriam-Webster. I mean, we don't have any particular suggestion for that. But I am a little skeptical of how useful that would be. But you can give it a shot, not a problem. You should be idealizing it in the active way of learning skills like reading and listening. And beyond that, maybe looking up a few exercises online. Phrasal verb dictionary and Thesaurus may be useful only if you're doing these activities. On their own, they may not be very helpful. Okay. As far as the choice of publisher, go on with any good publisher. So we don't have any particular names to give you. Any good publisher should be okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Dita, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible now.
For the question on qualifier exam, if he had missed week 1 assignment, the average will be calculated. Okay, so they have some cutoff. So beyond that particular cutoff, he'll be eligible. They have got an announcement regarding the same. Maybe you could check that. The student who had raised this doubt.
Ujjwal had a question.
Please check your announcements. There was a announcement regarding the same. Okay, you're supposed to attend all 4 assignments. If you have missed one assignment, the others, for the other assignments, the average will be calculated and then your eligibility will be decided. Okay, there's an announcement regarding the same. So please check your announcements.
Okay. Any other question? Anyone?
Ma'am, there is a question for the upcoming quiz one. Will it be necessary for me to bring my own calculator, or will calculator software be provided on the computer screen?
I am not sure about that. I don't know if that is allowed for other courses. Maybe you can ask someone. If anyone knows here, they can respond to you.
And the software calculator will be provided.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ma'am, will it be any special sessions for qualifier exam? Will
No,
it be
no,
there or
no
not?
special sessions. We have several sessions running. Even otherwise, you please attend and
I'm asking
maybe come to
regard-
those sessions. That should be more than enough. Sorry?
I'm asking regarding the qualifier exam, ma'am.
No, 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 nothing. We have sessions running, and I think all the discussions happen there itself. We usually don't have revision sessions because even otherwise there are too many sessions running. Okay, you can come to one of those sessions and you can
Okay, ma'am. Hi.
make use of that. Yeah. Okay. Do we have more questions or can we call it a day?
Ma'am, if we can't qualify in the upcoming quiz one, then what's the next step, ma'am? Is there
You
any
probably
another?
get, I think there you probably get a reattempt or something. You will get an announcement regarding that, I think, for all of
Okay.
that.
Can we get a real, ma'am? Is it sure
I
that
think
we
so.
get
That
the real?
usually happens, but the details of all would be posted via emails or announcements. So you can watch that space. Okay.
You can reattempt the exam.
Okay.
Yeah, there are reattempts, but the details would be given to you once the qualifiers and everything is done. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Then what's the
Yeah.
syllabus for reattempt exam, ma'am? Same 4 week
Same only,
syllabus.
I guess. Yeah, same thing. So all these details you will get in the announcement, and it should be the same. Usually it is.
Yeah, okay.
Focus on week 5 or let it be for qualifier exam.
Sorry,
I
what was
need
that?
1 to 4 weeks, right?
No, no, no.
So
So that's what we just discussed. No, you may have contents released. I mean, that might continue, but you focus on the weeks that are mentioned for the qualifiers in the document. Okay.
right.
Yeah. Okay. Any more questions? Okay. All right. If you have no more questions, then I think we can stop for today. Anybody? Anything more, or shall we close?
Let's close, Lita, for today.
Sure, sir.
All right, guys. Next week, same time, I will join and talk to you in more details. Okay.
Good evening, Rajesh sir.
Good evening.
We haven't seen you.
Yeah, I know. I was listening to all your questions and answers. I was here, but
Yes, sir.
we will talk in more details next week when I join.
Okay, sir. Nice to talk to you, sir. We have just seen you in our lectures only.
Sure. Okay, Lida, Aishwarya, let's close for today, and then we will meet.
Yes, sir.
Sure, sir.
Bye bye.